stuck here. The cops won't bother me. And I'm going to be looking at a car in DC, so I'm going to be riding this one. Mainly because the Ninja 250 got that flat tire and it's completely gone. I don't really like to come to the Beltway, especially on this motorcycle. We're on 295 South, and there's like so many speed cameras, so people go from like 80 miles an hour to 50, and then they just go back to 80 miles an hour. You know, surprising. Oh, I'm gonna pass this car. This guy is carrying plywood. Seems that's a accident waiting top, and that's a TDI. So that's actually a nice wagon. Those are pretty cheap BMWs. The R1150Rs and the 1100Rs. This is a great view of the area. From Oxon Hill looking down the Potomac, this is probably one of the better views, and it belongs to the poorest of people. Right here, this one, there's tons of cyclists up there, tons of joggers, and it's also the place I usually go and jog. I love running across this bridge. There's nothing like it. You see all the people. It might be a little bit hard to see, but there's tons of people on this bridge. City streets like this, it's kind of empty. It's definitely very empty. But when you go into the trails, the bicycle trails and parks, and Virginia has opened up the parks, it is completely packed. But you know, when I say DC, I really mean the MV. D is for DC, M is for Maryland, V is for Virginia. It's like a whole clusterfuck of areas that are so close together, and a lot of people, when they work in one area and live in another. So it's like kind of like being in New York. You know, when you say New York City area, it could also mean like New Jersey and all the other crap. There's tons of people on the trail, so it's very hard because there's kids and all of that, so you're not going to go fast. You can't really get a very good workout without being interrupted. But it's so beautiful. We're coming up on Ronald Reagan Airport. No traffic. I mean, this is nothing. Even on a Sunday, you would think that this would be empty, but no, it's because of the museums. They bring in lots of traffic here. Ugh. This is the National Mall. Normally you can't get a parking space, but there actually are tons of parking spaces here. People coming in just to ride their bicycles. They park and then they ride their bicycles around. Lots of people like having picnics. A lot of the rentals, the bike rentals, are being super popular. This is the Smithsonian. All of this is the Smithsonian, but yeah, Freer Sackler Arts and Industries building, this one. All of these people running and jogging and cycling. It's like a good culture of being fit. Yeah, this is a weird looking DC. Really, really weird. It's just like empty. That's the National Gallery, the modern wing. Here's the Capitol building. Healthy budget or wealthy parents, or both. Most people that live here have very wealthy parents. That seems to be the prerequisite. Hike is really, really hot. Finally. Well, I just got back from looking at the Honda Del Sol, and that Del Sol is actually really, really nice. 5-speed, only 149,000 miles, so I don't know exactly, and I think it's worth it. It's got like new tires and everything. I think I'm gonna go straight. It's a nice red Honda Del Sol from 1997. Such a fantastic looking car. And there's the US Capitol right in front of us. She lives right off of the Capitol. I mean, yeah. Or the Del Sol lady. Yeah, it's owned by a lady too. Lady owner. There's the Capitol. You see the stuff on the road? That's to kind of block it off once they want to. That way nobody goes in. And you can't even go into the right. You can't like go into the Capitol because you get searched and stuff. There's like so much police. You know, I guess that makes sense. You know, the lawmakers of people in the United States are here, so they're not going to let you just run rampant. There's the Capitol right there. Really fantastic looking area here. Man, I've never seen DC this empty. This is the new museum. It's the African American Museum to the left here. It used to be really popular. Oh look, Blake, Black Lives Matter. Oh, there's a protest happening here. There's a couple motorcycles around. Oh, look at that, people holding flags and stuff. Look at that, here, black something. Lots of people seem to be going towards the White House. So we are on 17th Street, otherwise known as Connecticut. And here's the White House. So normally there will be protests around here, but it doesn't seem like there's much for George Floyd here. This is the executive building. The car over there holding, wherever kills an innocent person, it is as if he has killed humanity. That's a stretch. You know, the problem is that a lot of the people in DC are white privileged people, and they think they somehow speak for black people. Look, I live in a black area and nobody's got Black Lives Matter signs on their yards, you know. It's only in the white areas. Why is that? All right, we are almost in DC, or we're almost in Maryland. We're leaving DC. Over there to the left was actually where there was Pizzagate, you know. Do you remember that Hillary Clinton thing where they were like holding some sort of pedophile ring in a pizza shop in the basement? That was over there. You know, I hate to say it, but the people in DC, in the most expensive parts of DC, have taken this epidemic really, really seriously. I haven't seen this place so deserted. You know, right about now, of course, you would see a lot more cars. That's the thing. And there's like people running and jogging, but it's unbelievable. There's hardly anybody around. It's crazy. It feels like there's apocalypse happening. It's just insane here. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.